We've built telescopes, we've scanned the skies, we've sent signals into the void, and still, nothing answers. The silence is deafening. But what if the problem isn't that no one's out there? What if we're simply listening the wrong way? For decades, scientists have searched for alien life by listening, using giant radio dishes to detect messages from distant stars. This is the heart of SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. But what if aliens don't use radio at all? What if their messages don't sound like anything we'd recognize? Let's think about how fast our own technology has evolved. A century ago, we were just learning to use radio. Today, most of our communication happens digitally, through fiber optics, satellites, and encrypted signals. To an outsider, Earth may already seem silent. So why would an alien civilization use radio just so we could hear them? They might be communicating in light pulses, quantum signals, or even gravitational waves, forms of transmission we're only beginning to understand. That's why scientists today are expanding the search. Projects like Breakthrough Listen scan not just for radio, but for optical bursts, short flashes of laser light that could be signals. Others are building algorithms to search for techno-signatures, indirect signs of technology, like city lights, atmospheric pollution, or unexplained energy bursts. Every new telescope, from the James Webb Space Telescope to the upcoming Extremely Large Telescope, brings better tools to detect possible signs of life. But even then, we might miss the message, because it might not come as a message at all. That's where the concept of passive evidence becomes powerful. Imagine finding a planet with oxygen and methane in its atmosphere, gases that usually don't coexist unless life is replenishing them. Or detecting night-side illumination, like artificial lights on the dark side of an exoplanet. These are not signals, they're side effects, clues, whispers of intelligence that never intended to be found. But maybe the problem isn't the message. Maybe it's the timing. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Human radio technology has existed for about 100 years. What if civilizations rise and fall like sparks in the dark? What if they broadcast for a few centuries, then go silent, just before or after we're listening? We may be looking for ghosts, or being looked at by those who've already passed by. Still, we listen, because silence itself is information. It tells us that intelligence is either rare, quiet, or unreachable, and each possibility reshapes how we see our place in the cosmos. At Infinity Beyond, we believe in listening better, not louder, not longer, but smarter, using new tools, new thinking, and the humility to admit we might not know what to expect. So are we listening the wrong way? Maybe, but every scan, every search, every unanswered call brings us closer to asking the right question. And sometimes that's all it takes.